everyone, so in today's video we are going to be learning the recipe for Baingan Aloo Bhaji, that is eggplant and potato. This is both vegetarian and vegan, so it's a great choice for anyone, and it's really healthy for you and also very masaledaar and tasty. So let's begin. Alright, so for this recipe we will need 2 eggplants, 2 potatoes, 1 tomato, a small piece of ginger about the size that you can see here, and about 2 to 3 chopped onions. This serves between 4 to 5 people, so you can certainly adjust based on how much you want to cook. And we will need our Indian spices later on, and I will specify all of those ingredients as we go through the recipe. Right, so we are going to heat up some oil in a pot. I used olive oil as a healthier option. You can use regular cooking oil if you prefer. And we're going to put that on medium to high heat. And then once it is hot enough, we will add in our rye or mustard seeds and our cumin seeds or zira. So once that is in there, we can go ahead and add in all of our chopped onions. And then we are going to fry this on medium to high heat until they are brown. Alright, so as you can see, our onions were a nice golden brown, so now we can add in our tomatoes, which I have chopped in 2 medium-sized pieces because they will melt a lot better this way. And I also did mash up the ginger into a fresh paste, so we will use that later on. So right now we've added our tomatoes. We're going to stir that in thoroughly with the onions. We're really going to try to melt them down. This is on high heat. And I'm adding in water just to prevent anything from sticking to the bottom of the pan, and also to help in the process of melting the onions. So we're going to continue to cook the onion and tomato mixture until they've really melted down. And if you want, you can, mash it up with your spoon as we're cooking. And just continue to add a little bit of water to help in that process. And then after we've fried it for a little while, I will go ahead and add on the lid just so it can continue to cook and steam and really melt properly. Right, so as I cooked that, I was really mashing the tomatoes and onion mixture just so we can get to that nice paste consistency. And now we're there, so I'm going to add in our ginger paste. And we're going to mix that in very thoroughly while continuing to mash and cook on high heat so that this really turns into a paste. And then we're going to add in our spices. So I'm adding in red chili powder, haldi or turmeric, salt, and dhania powder or coriander powder, and we're going to mix that in thoroughly and add this all as per your taste. I like my food spicy, so I added quite a bit of each, but you can add this as per your taste. And then we're going to mix that all thoroughly and continue to let this cook on high heat while adding little bits of water just to prevent any masala from sticking to the pan. Alright, so now that that's cooked well, we can go ahead and add in a nardana powder. If you don't have that, you can also add amchur powder or fresh lime juice, whatever you prefer. And we're going to mix that in thoroughly while adding a little bit of water, like I said. And once that's mixed and cooked thoroughly, we're going to go in and add our eggplant and potatoes. So you can see that I chopped them into bigger to medium-sized pieces. So we're going to put in all of the potato and eggplant, and we're going to mix this really thoroughly so that we coat all of the potatoes and eggplant pieces. So we really want to coat everything and mix it really well. Alright, so we fried this for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then I'm going to put on the lid and lower the flame to low to medium heat, and we're going to let that cook for about 5 to 6 minutes before taking the lid off again, frying it for another 2 to 3 minutes, and then we'll put the lid on one more time, and finally let this cook for about 6 to 7 minutes more. We don't want to add any more water at this point because we don't want this to be a curry. It's a little bit more dry. And then we'll take off the lid, fry it finally for the last time, 2 to 3 minutes, and then we're ready. So you can see it came out really delicious. It's a vegan recipe. You can enjoy it with paratha, roti, rice, whatever you prefer. And I hope you all enjoyed this recipe. Please like, comment, and subscribe for future videos and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching.